Hey everybody, I am back and I have got a fully rebuilt motor. I had a few other videos, but there was a problem with my cell phone and those got deleted, so went straight from dirty engine block to a fully rebuilt assembly here. So let's see if we can switch it around here. So right now I'm set up for, I've got my cherry picker lift on it, kind of getting ready to, I think the plan is tomorrow morning early to get out there and start getting them put back in the Suburban. I don't remember if the other video had all this stuff, but I ended up buying rebuilt cylinder heads and exchanged my old ones for those. It just seemed to be easiest and quickest, and they were not that expensive. Got all new gaskets and seals. That was really cool. It's really cool to see it all cleaned up. Only trouble I had was, I think, is I kept having to take these this front cover off and the oil pan off, because I kept forgetting to center this the steering dampener. It's a harmonic balancer in that hole. So there's like a little, you can get a little tool, or I found a little plastic seal spreader. I was able to use that kind of to guide to center this on before it was torqued down. So I think it's going to be okay. Other thing is, I had some exhaust bolts that were missing in one of the head. A couple of them were broke off, and one was not even, it was broken off and the head wasn't even in there. So I may have had an exhaust leak going on. And so these new bolts should be nice and good for that. And I basically just replaced all the sensors. Since they're so hard to get to, especially these knock sensors under here, I didn't want to have to take the intake off to get those off again. And they were rusty because, I guess, if you don't watch out, these little the knock sensors are under this little rubber seal, but I think it was originally rubber, but now it's like as hard as plastic. So I ended up replacing those because evidently water got in there and rusted up the sensor. And so I didn't want to take a chance in having that be bad and then have to replace it. So got new ones, and then I siliconed these caps in place since they're not really rubbery or conforming to this cover anymore. So I think we are about ready to go back in. Other thing was that I gave this intake a nice good power wash and cleaned off the inside. It's really nice looking now, and it's so much nicer that you can lift these things up with one hand, not like the old small block Chevys. So the plastic intake's kind of neat. Hopefully it's durable and it lasts. It seems to have lasted all this time, so I'm happy with that. So stay tuned to see that go on that, and then that go back in the Suburban tomorrow. I may try and record that process. It might be fun to kind of do a time-lapse video of how long that takes. So. this. That's a good